Hi, my name is Joshua. I'm with Blue Phoenix Creative, and I was on Google and looked up construction companies in Franklin, Mass. And I came to your website on your Franklin, Mass page, and I just wanted to kind of discuss, how you can increase, some things you can do to increase the conversion rate on your website, so that more people sign up, which obviously leads to more business. I also pulled open your homepage, and so I want to kind of start here, actually. Although I will say right off the bat, um, it, when you are bringing somebody into a particular page, you want to kind of customize that for that. But we'll get into that more in a minute. So, on your homepage, one of the things that I would recommend is making. I feel like it's a little bit cluttered. Like we have like recent stuff over here, which I do like the fact that you have recent projects. I pulled one of those up, in fact, and I think that part's good. But but with the like this carousel, I would say let that automatically play so that it will automatically click, every few seconds to the next one. And then I would also say like make that bigger, probably more like full page. And I'm gonna be referring to this website, which I found earlier today. And they are in, let's see, where are they in? Norwood. And um, so not far from you, but maybe not like a, close competitor. But when you click on here, like you noticed immediately, like it's this immersive experience where you see this beautiful kitchen, and people are drawn to that, right? Like their eyes just kind of go in there. And I think like looking at your work, like the bathroom and stuff, like this is a really nice shot. Like that could be something. You could probably have some kitchen shots and stuff. I didn't look through the entire site, um, but you have some things that you can use, and I think um, like a larger, more immersive experience is best, and like also when we have like you know we can see like the next one, and we can see the one before that. That kind of looks cluttered, and then this looks cluttered, and then this stuff looks cluttered, and so like you want your design to breathe, right? You want a full image. If we go back here again as an example, um, it's full height pretty much, except for the banner, and then just a little bit below that. But well, get that out of here. Okay. And then so like when it comes to like the mindset of a lot of contractors and businesses in general is I want to throw as much information out so that the user has everything they need. But the problem with that is that they become overwhelmed, and a confused mind always says no, is kind of a marketing principle. So what's good about a clean design is that it helps guide the user's eye. So when somebody comes on here, the first thing they're probably going to notice is the kitchen, right? But then their eye is drawn up here because this is kind of a big element. So they see the company name, and then their eye comes down here because this is the next big element, and it's kind of preeminent. They might check this very quickly. Then their eye is going to come up here because it's a different color and a different shape, and but also still smaller than these two, right? And they would go here probably just briefly because it's right next to it, because these are together, so it forms a relationship, right? And so and they also might come down to here, but I think my eye kind of went up here, and then they would maybe go over from there. So, um, you know, this is a lot less likely to overwhelm someone, and so, and the good thing about it is like they see all this, and if they read this, discover an easier path to remarkable results. It communicates with them based on what they want. They want the remarkable results. That's why it's in yellow. They've emphasized that. But it doesn't really say remarkable results about what. It could be a kitchen, a bath, an addition, an interior, an exterior. So but the point is like this is a imaginary blank line there, right? And the person on the website gets to fill out what's in that blank. And of course, because they're in their buying experience journey, they're filling that out with what they need. So discover an easier path to remarkable results, and they're thinking about their new bathroom, and so the communication on the website should be less about we do this, that, overwhelm, and more about like, you know, um, let us be the guide helping you get to your result. Let us be the guide on your journey. And that type of communication works much, much, much better. It's a marketing principle that's really came to light in the last decade. Um, and so anyway, so that's kind of that. And then another thing is a lot of companies will, there's like it's like reach out and contact us, call us, or fill out a form, like a contact form, letting us know what you need, and let's get started right away. Like it almost feels like that, even if it's not necessarily like you're expecting them to get started right away. Um, but when it comes to their interaction with your website, like those are their options, right? They can fill out a contact form, they can call you, or they can leave. And it's better to have like an in between option, because people aren't necessarily ready to just pick up the phone and call, So like that'd be ideal, but it doesn't happen. So this is a a case study, and it allows them to get more information, and that's what they're there for. So they're already open to that. And then when they click that, you get an email, right? And if they fill it out. But it, that allows you to at least add them to your list. You can remarket to them later. Now 6 months down the line, they may already have done the project, but they're a homeowner and there's something else that's going to come up, right? So eventually, so you can always remarket to them. They might be colder, but at least you'll have them on your list, or you can have that send to your salespeople and they can call them and try to set something up. Hey, we noticed you're on our website, and where this really becomes powerful, right, is like, let's say, because I clicked into here for Franklin. So let's say, you have a case study for each town or something like that. And so when they get down here, it's like, hey, check out these 5, remodels we did in Franklin, and then now it's more contextual, it's more relevant. Or it could be that they, instead of searching Franklin, I search for construction companies who do, or bathroom redesign companies, something like that. And you click into a page that's all about bathrooms, and then you scroll down, and there's a case study. Hey, check out these 7 bathrooms we've done in your area, something like that. And then now it's more contextual, so they're more likely to give you that information, right? I feel like they're a little less likely out here on the homepage because it's so not specific. But if it's more specific and more contextual, I think they will, that would probably convert better, actually. So then the next thing, going back to being the trusted partner, the guide in the story, right? Bringing their vision to life, that's going down the road of their story, then, or their destination, their journey. And then discovering a partner that you can trust. That's, this company, RWC, is positioning themselves as the trusted partner. And that goes a lot farther than, hey, buy my stuff, And so I think like that's, some changes you can make on your website. They also have trust indicators. I'm not sure if I think I saw something. Yeah, right here, what our customers think, which is great. Again, but like, on this site, it's really very cluttered, right? And so I really think getting rid of the clutter is going to make people feel more comfortable on your site. And then, putting some of these other principles in terms of the communication like that's going to really go a long way too. And then they have this 3-step thing: we listen, we inform, we deliver. So it's confirming to the customer, we're listening to what you have in mind in case if that was missed in all this, communication they already put out there. But then we inform, and actually I think they allude to that. Yeah, we understand that choosing the right home professional to build your dream space can be a daunting task. Like, so they're confirming their, the way they're feeling, and helping to alleviate that stress of like, I don't know who to choose, and I don't know what I need, and I've never done this before, and like all those things, right? So they're helping to, settle the customer in the sales process. And it's really what a lot of companies do in person. I think a lot of companies will sell really well in person, and they know, how to connect with people, and they know how to, they know what their customers need, they know what their fears are and their doubts, and their the things they're trepidatious about. But when it comes to their website, it's like billboard. I'm gonna put everything and pack everything in so that they've got as much, and so the mindset's different. And so if you think about your website more like a sales medium, or like a preliminary sales medium, perhaps, you're going to have a better success because it's really you're going to start ticking those boxes that confirm to the customer, yeah, it's about the customer, it's about me, it's about what I'm trying to get done, my project or whatever, and how the reasons behind that, like maybe they want a new kitchen redesign because they have friends over and they want to, the kitchen they have now doesn't look very good or whatever. And so it's tapping into those things and helping to confirm that that's why they're there, you're there, and that they're in the right place, right? So, and then we deliver is a guarantee of commitment to excellence, and that's everything. So reaffirming those questions in their mind, right? So, so I think RWC does a really good job of doing that. Okay, so that's pretty much all I really wanted to go over. But if you want to learn more about us, we're Blue Phoenix, bluephoenix.net. You can come here and find out more about our process, which is strategy, branding, marketing, and web design. And usually in that order, although we don't have to jump into, like you may say, hey, we need some web design changes, or we need this, and we can start like kind of looking at things, and then like as time progresses, we start, picking off like the big things that are hindering conversions, hindering sales, that type of thing. So, my phone number is 857-209-4495, and the email is sales@blue-phoenix.net. And again, my name is Joshua. You can schedule a call with me here, and let me know if you have any questions. All right. And I appreciate your time. Thanks. Bye now.